Okay, moving on. Boy coming in with his Sculptor. His pocket pick is what I would say. He means a Sculptor means. Our life is so hard. In all honesty, our life is so darn hard. But of course, Boy coming edge with his Gala right now. Sees what a mechanic is. But mechanic being first chase, and of course a beautiful and miraculous first chip is what I would call it. Wanting to land more chips right there, but at least did not allow Nanziye to create a further distance between himself and the hunter. He tried to utilize that window as much as possible, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be possible anymore. But of course, once again, entomologist being nearby is a huge nuisance for the Gala. Gala currently not able to use a statue as of yet, but as the survivors know, he does have insolence. So they can probably predict that this is an insolence detention Galatea. Then using the statue is trying to push the mech back, but of course, this statue right here will be able to block off mech's way between the pallet. Seer being nearby as well wasn't able to give off the owl, which is a little bit of an unfortunate situation, but also at the same time there's really no need because mech can just stay on chair and decode. And of course the doll was not destroyed. Oh, that's a brilliant chip, but of course the doll was not destroyed because it immediately jumped in towards basement. Let's see, mercenary coming in from carpet does see where mech's doll is, but of course it's going to be really hard to get landed chip there, considering that there is an animation to generate statues, but also there is a sound effect when statues are generated, so you can just immediately move from your position. Now, it does seem like from the survivor side, it's probably a better idea to sell. There's no way Seer can use his owl on towards the mercenary for a no damage rescue. Oh, that's a double back chip. That's a double back chip right there. Mercenary forced to use the elbow pad right here. There is still blink on towards the Galatea side, but of course forcing the rescue here would be a better choice. But it does seem like the Galatea wants a double hit net, and forcing the rescue sees that the bees there's no point in camping anymore. Of course, bees pushing back immediately right here, as we can see. That's an immediate first hit. But Gala has to be very careful here, but it does seem like the hitbox did manage to land. Of course, landing another statue chip right there from the Gala. Of course, another block, but it does seem like the mech will be returning to the main right now with 50%. Mech doll! Oh my god, I rap too much. I sincerely blame Tonghua 老师 for this. CN commentator. I remember once watching his interview from Elimination, and he was like, your mouse has to move faster than your brain. And that's basically what I'm doing. It's a little bit different from Liang Happy 老师 commentary as well, in which the excitement pops off. Like, I'm trying to merge my commentary similar to theirs, like Tonghua with the rapping and of course Liang Happy with the excitement. Of course, when there is the excitement coming off, but this is qualifier, so we'll see how it goes with the revival rounds. Now then, seeing with the Seer is currently a one chip down, but at least he still has survival. But this is quite a dangerous situation here for the Seer. Baiting out the owl right here, it's not a bad choice. If Galatea was not a full health, I feel like getting a hit on Seer probably would be a better choice. But Seer here being a pushback, and of course, ooh, barely misses that hit going through the pallet. Barely misses that hit going through the pallet. It does seem like it's being a pattern here in which hunters are very scared of going past pallet. I will be as well, I will not lie. I will be as well, but seeing where the mercenary is right now, that's an immediate chip on the mercenary, and mercy will be chaired with 2 elbow pads. Sad news really is entomologist doesn't have bees anymore, so Ento has to walk in towards mercenary. And Seer has to look for that last 55% cipher. Mech's doll, I wonder where it is. It is still in... Oh, if Mech's doll is still in... If Mech's doll is still in shock, then that simply means that Seer has to rotate towards Mech doll, and the entomologist needs to heal and also use the doll at the same time, which is a bit annoying. But seeing where Mercy is, it does seem like they want to wait a little bit. For Gala here, it's better for her to save up her full set of statues to double chip the entomologist, or to get a hit on the outer side of entomologist and then blink towards the chair, so then Ento can't utilize that speed boost as much. But it seems like for Galatea here, he wants to use both strategies, which definitely does work. Then utilizing the speed boost right there, it doesn't matter, you're going to run the other way. What I'm going to do is I can blink up towards you, and of course I landed another chip on you, so my second set is almost ready. Therefore you are dead though to me. And then seeing where the Seer is as well, there will be no teleport. Popping the cipher immediately there, as we do see. For Galatea here, all what he wants to do is bring Ento towards middle. There's no need to chair the entomologist at all, so Ento will be dropped here. Ento will not be dropped here. Sorry, I'm wrong. I am wrong once again. But the doll being shocked may hurt. Oh, never mind. He sees where Seer is. Never mind, he sees where Seer is. At least, honestly, at least the good news is the fact that Mech didn't really pull away fast early game. She crouched instead. That genuinely is the good news for Galatea. If Mech pulled away more of a distance and Entomologist had Bees in middle, maybe a little bit harder for Galatea to land anything there. But of course, this is a whole completely different story. It's been such a long time since I've seen Boy play Galatea. He used to main Bonbon and then Gala and then back to Bonbon because she fell out of meta. But of course, let's move on to our second half. Damn. It's going to be Ali coming out instead of 7. Ali has quite a large hunter pool, to be honest with you. Ali does have quite a large hunter pool. We have seen him play quite a variety of, you know, BQs. There was BQ, there was Wheel, now there was Bonbon if I wasn't wrong, and this time there is a Weaver. Persona wise, it's going to be trump card detention, wish clenching effect. And it does seem like our Professor will become first chase. Professor being first chase here simply just means that, not Clerk, Violetta has to utilize her webs here as much as possible. Why? Because if she doesn't, then one shell shot gone and this guy's gonna continue forever. I think that's just a thing in general about this guy. It's that he can do really well against hunters without skills, which is not a lot of hunters. Like, he can do well against a Geisha, but he can't do well against a BQ because of Mirage. And it's very similar to Smiley. He can do well against a lot. Even Clerk, but at the end of the day, he is still limited. And then going against this Weaver though, did waste quite a lot of her webs. But the problem is, I don't think the webs dissipate. Does the web dissipate? I don't think it dissipates. I genuinely don't think it dissipates. But if the web does dissipate, then it's a really good news for the Professor right here, as we do see as well. Being pushed back once again. Professor has to be very careful in how he rotates, because the Weaver is not going to buy his loop, as we do see here as well. So Weaver here having 28 points of web thread is not enough. It's only enough for him to use 2 web threads, but of course the blink coming in, there is going to be a stun pushback, and there goes the blink, there goes everything. So it does seem like the survivors from TuI here is able to maintain their win streak. Well, not really win streak, but they're able to claim back their loss from last game, considering how, you know, Game 1 it was a 5-man elimination and 2-man elimination. This time it's 5-man elimination, but it does seem like it'll become a 4-man endgame instead for us. Fulan here trying to rotate towards the double pallets near this corner. He does have flywheel though, so this allows him to contain him more. The problem with Spider is I could understand. I definitely can understand the frustration of not being able to land anything, but if you just keep using your webs prematurely here, you're not going to land anything at the end of the day. It does seem like the flywheel will be coming in and immediately going past the pallet right there. Did not get the recovery hit from the Weaver right here, but is still able to utilize that 1 web, 2 webs, and most likely wouldn't be able to hit that one because of the slow debuff when it comes to attack animation. Now, oh my lord, that missed too? Oh my lord, but it does seem like he's able to vault over that, and of course 1 Terror Shock. But it's 3 minutes into the game. If it was 2 minutes into the game, then maybe there was a chance for a tie. But it's currently 3 minutes into the game with only 40 web threads, so it's probably not enough. I think 1 rescue is more than enough. I say we can get the barmaid to come into rescue. If you can definitely get the barmaid to come into rescue and let Mercy prime. Yeah, it does seem like the entomologist is going to come in instead, and they're going to get someone near the gate. See, the thing with this is, if they want to aim for more, like a 4-man escape, they can save Mercy's, definitely save Mercy's tide, but it doesn't seem like that's needed, is what I'm going to say. Because as long as they get a 3-man escape here, it's a huge advantage point here for TuI. But of course, Ali here trying to chase after a Fulan. Fulan does have a shell check, but there's no point in using it. It's probably better here for them to pop, because you don't want the Violetta to have a lot of web threads. But here's we do see as well, Violetta, that's going to be a first one, that's going to be a second one. Entomologist has to use her bees a lot to pull away, because if she doesn't, then it's going to be really bad. Wanting to utilize the max triple speed right here. Entomologist, do you have flywheel? Entomologist, can you shell shock a little bit early right there? But it is what it is, cause that is just more of an unfortunate situation for the entomologist. Nothing you can do about that. And let's of course congratulate the 3-man escape from TuI, moving on towards game 3. Yes, game 3.